It is time for the Camp Nano Wrap Up. Hello, mystery friends! It's great to have you back here. For those of you who might be new and catching this wrap up at the tail end, I'm Sarah Walde. I am the author of two, at this moment, mystery series. One is a Christian suspense and one is a paranormal cozy series. And I am here to let you know how I survived this Camp NaNoWriMo July 2022. Okay. So we all started this journey together, learning about Sarah and her inability to keep her own goals, to stay on target when it comes to her self-appointed goals. And yeah, here we go. So here were my goals for Camp NaNoWriMo. My goals were to finish Paranormal Penny Mystery Book 7, and it's called Twisted. Yeah, spoilers. Yeah, it's called Twisted. And I estimated that word count would be about 42,000 words. My other goal was to go through and vlog with you and show you daily life a little bit and what's going on in my house and how I get this writing done or don't get it done. Let's go through my successes and fails for this Camp Nano. So success number 1. Did I finish the book, right? Did I finish it? No. Did not finish the book. However, I did finish my word count goal and beyond. So is it a win? Is it not a win? I won my word count. I didn't win finishing the book. The story is taking more words than I anticipated to complete. Overall, with my word count goal for Camp Nano, I consider this a win. I set my goal at 42,000 words. I am more at 43,000 words. I won. That's how I feel. You guys might not agree with me because I did want to set out finishing that book. I didn't finish it. But my word count, I won. I'm considering that a rating success for me and my self-appointed goals, mostly probably because I've been on here with you telling you guys how I'm doing. But the book is not finished. So that part of Nano, I totally bombed. It is not finished. Again, most of my penny mysteries are about 32,000 words. So this story is already 10,000 words longer than most in that series, and I believe it's going to be another 10,000 words. I had no way of guessing it would be that much longer than my typical penny mysteries. There's a lot in it. There's a lot of excitement. It's kind of like the midpoint for the whole series. Yeah. Sorry about that. Word count, yes. Finishing the book, not so well. But that's okay. I'm thrilled with my success on this. I'm thrilled with my progress on this. I'm going to reset my goal and try to get 10,000 words in. If not this week, next week. Because here's the thing. Writing, though I love it, it's something I love doing. Not only is it hard, but it is not the only thing I do. I do not have a full-time job per se, like where I go out of the house and work. Very blessed to be able to say that. However, I do have a lot happening in everyday life that is my responsibility, is my job to handle. So one of the biggest parts of that is homeschooling. I homeschool my kiddos. One of my children graduated from high school this last year. That was amazing. Praise God. That was great. Heartbreaking a little bit, but exciting, exhilarating, all the feels. But I still have another student left here, and I need to start getting ready for school because school season is upon us. In fact, one of my kids starts a class. Now, I'm not teaching this class. It's an outsourced class. It's starting a class tomorrow. And we're ready for that particular class because that class is very low prep on our part. But when it comes to all my other homeschool responsibilities, I have kind of been putting them off, thinking naively that I would be able to fit them in my free time. and I just have not. The free time I've had has been dedicated to finishing Camp Nano Wrap Up, which now that it's over, I've got to totally dive in to getting homeschool set up for this next year. Thankfully, I am not, kind of like with my writing, I am not a heavy planner. I do plan. I do set goals for my family. I do set goals for my writing. I do set goals for my students. But when it comes to, do I feel like I need a day-to-day, hour-by-hour plan to accomplish these goals? That's not what I need. Kind of like with my writing. I need the bare bones. I need to know, this is the curriculum we're using for this subject. These are the chapters. This is how much I foresee getting done in the first quarter, foresee getting done in the second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, so on. And then we work toward those goals. If we get ahead, wonderful. If we get behind, then I will double down and schedule time to catch up. That's just homeschool news for you guys. But part of my homeschool journey that I'm going to have to jump into now after Camp Nano is I actually teach at a co-op for teenagers. The co-op's not just for teenagers. The class is for teenagers. And I teach them how to write mysteries. And that is also something that I had been using a curriculum for. It's a really cool book. It's geared for writing mysteries for homeschoolers. It's great, but it didn't fit my co-op last year the way I would have liked it to. So I have taken on the responsibility of creating my own curriculum for this upcoming year. And yes, I have gotten started on it. You can find pieces of it over at my homeschooling blog, latenightcopymoms.com, if you're interested. But I have not fine-tuned the points that I really want to fine-tune. Again, I am not a really heavy planner. Even when I am the teacher, I like to walk in to my room and get a feeling for my students, where they're at, what it is they need to learn, if they're natural writers, because some people are natural writers. Some people are better at analyzing stories, and they walk in naturally knowing where the story points need to go and what they need to feel like. And they need the help just getting the words down and learning how to convey certain feelings. So I walk in my classroom with a skeleton plan like I do with my stories, and let the characters, in this case my students, help me filter where we're actually going to go next. Because even though I have structure, I do change it up quite a bit based on the needs of my students. And that's basically, I guess, my life in a summary. I have an end goal for my week, my day, my month, my year, my life. I have an end goal. It's just the path I take to get there isn't always determined by me. None of us are 100% in control of our lives. There's things that happen along the way that we cannot control, but we can work to control our reactions to it. And that's basically me. I'm working to control my reactions in my writing and my homeschool journey. So all of that to say, after this Camp Nano Wrap Up, I need to really dig deep and get the homeschooling life prepared for this next year. I would really like to say that Paranormal Penny Book 7 would be completed by the end of this week, because I want to write it. I cannot express to you, if you're a writer and you feel this way too, please let me know. I feel like a complete weirdo, but I love writing so much that it hurts when I can't do it, or when my brain is kind of stuttering and buffering and it won't let me write. It hurts deep inside. I want these stories to unfold. I want to see what's happening with my characters, and I want to see the lives that I have planned for them grow and become real. Anyway, so it hurts. So I really do want to get writing, but homeschooling is the first priority, obviously. My student is dependent on me to get things together. I'm not going to let them down. I'm going to dig deep, get things taken care of that we need to get taken care of, and set us up for a really successful homeschool year. That's the most important priority right now in my life. After that comes the book. But it is like a close second, sometimes third, because when I get involved in a project like Camp Nano Wrap Up, or just a particular book that I'm I kind of hyper focused, obsessed with. I know I've talked to you guys about this before, where I've had friends tease me that I might be ADHD. I don't know what it is. I probably should go get it checked out. Maybe there's something I could do that would help me. I've even looked into hiring like ADHD coaches. They're just way too expensive for this point of my life. So we're just going to play that. Just a tidbit of Sarah in there for you. Because that's always interesting, right? How crazy my life is. Anyway, but when I get hyper focused on a book, on a project, on a challenge, what happens is my house falls apart. So if you've been watching my camp videos, you know that I've been trying to vlog, and the last couple have been disastrous. I forget to set up my camera to do B-roll. I forget to upload it. I delete the wrong files, all of those kind of things. So I'm a vlogger? No. I have learned from this project, I do not vlog well. I update okay, but I do not vlog well. So getting B-roll from me, getting like the little behind the scenes, that's all bonus footage for you guys. If it ever comes back up, just know it's my heart going, I love you, and I'm giving you these little pieces, because it's not easy for me. It's hard. It's hard for me to remember to do it. And then you also know from those vlogs that I have a brand new puppy, which of course she's outside right now, or I would show you how much she's grown since we started this journey on July 1st. She's grown huge. So there's still the disruption to what was my normal schedule before her, and the acclimating to the new schedule with her. And that is not easy for someone like me to do either. Like I said, I'm like bare bones. I might be ADHD. I don't know. I've got something wrong with my attention. I cannot stay focused to the point where I like bully myself about it. And so I probably should go get that looked at. I probably should stop this video right now and just call my doctor. I'll let you know if I do that later. But anyway, there I go. Totally distracted again. My house completely falls apart when projects happen. So now I've had 3 projects. I've had the puppy, I've had my writing, and I've had vlogging and uploading videos. And that's on top of my everyday existence with a family that does stuff. How dare they? Does stuff that's not related to my writing and YouTubing life. They, need rides places. They need help getting something ready. They would like encouragement. They'd actually like to spend time with me. I cannot tell you how much I love writing. I love my family so much more, and I love being with them so much more. And they kind of like me still, which I'm totally blessed and thankful for, because I have 2 teenagers and they still kind of like hanging out with me. And I want to grab that as much as I can, because that will be fleeting. That could change. Hopefully not, but it's supposed to change. They're supposed to grow out of it a little bit more and not like hanging out with mom so much. It's heartbreaking, but that's how it is. So while they still like me, I try to grab onto that. And I will even put down my story if my children are inviting me to participate in something with them, because they are way more important than my story. Yeah, so my house is completely devastated. From where I'm sitting right now, I have tidied up my desk area, and you might have noticed this new, I have like a butcher block right here where I put my candles, and I have some stuff sitting here, and it also makes a nice armrest. That's from the dog, sorry. I got a new chair. It's actually an old chair, just redone. This is actually a hair cutting chair, and so I can swivel in it and lift up. So I have kind of cleaned this space, and when I say this space, it's very tiny. We're talking maybe 4 by 4 feet. I don't know. It's really small. My little area is tidy enough for me to shoot videos and for me to get writing done. Now, directly in front of me, so let's see if I can touch it. Yeah. Those are my piles of papers of things for homeschooling I need to get done this year. Homeschooling things I need to file from last year. I filed the appropriate paperwork. I just need to save portfolio paperwork. That's sitting right there. There's boxes of deliveries that I have not opened yet over here. My son is redoing his room, so there's a plethora of IKEA boxes and Amazon boxes, and even that, because that's organized for a purpose, is clean compared to the rest of my house. Mom cannot do it all, and I do get help from my family. But again, we're all people with our own passions, our own dreams, and our own desires to get fulfilled. So sometimes well, it's natural when one cog of your family wheel is not pulling its weight in the way it's normally pulls its weight, things can go downhill pretty fast. And if I've had a month-long project, you can imagine I have a month load of work I need to do just at my house to keep track of. So this has been a long video. I might cut it up short, summarizing it. Did I win Nano? Yes and no. I finished my word count. I did not finish the novel. I'm calling it a success because I've never gotten this far from a Camp NaNoWriMo before. So I'm thrilled with myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm going to keep going and finishing the book. What's coming up next? I got to get ready for homeschooling 2022-2023. I've got to get ready for all the classes and the scope and sequences and all that kind of stuff for my kiddo that is still in school. I need to help my graduates get ready for beginning their first year of official college, getting all those things together. I need to clean my house because until my house is clean, this person's brain, it can deal with quite a bit of mess, but after a while it just shuts down because it's all in the back of my head going, you need to wash the dishes. You need to wash the dishes. Why isn't that laundry folded? So I got to clean my house, homeschool, clean my house, catch up on relationship issues that makes it sound like something's bad, but no, like spend some individual time with my kiddos, my husband that I haven't got to spend because I've been spending it on my book. And then in my free time, I'll be finishing up Penny. Because I am at such a great point in the book, I'm sure it will not take as long as it took. I'm sure I'm going to be done with it before the next couple weeks because it's just I've reached the climactic event and I need to just, I have to get it done or my brain won't stop. My brain will not stop thinking about it. Anyway, this has been a long journey. Thank you for following me through my very first attempt at vlogging. It was not all that great, all that successful. Thanks for cheering me on. Thank you for cheering me on through Nano. Let me know if you accomplished your goals for July, whether that was Nano-based or not Nano-based. Also, I had a giveaway going in my newsletter, and I will be posting the winners in the description of this video, but I'll be sending out emails to you letting you know who won the signed proof copies of my books. And be looking out for the next giveaway. Subscribe, like, do all that stuff. I've got some great things coming up, some wonderful things planned. Thank you so much for being here. I am honored to hang out with you. I have such a good time with you. Yeah, in the comments, it's great catching up and meeting other like-minded writers. And yeah, you guys touch me. Thanks for being part of this journey with me. God bless. Stay cozy. Bye.